I was on my feet, I was like, I know her, she's my friend. She came for my conference last year.
I waited for 5 years for admission.
Can you imagine?
Instead of going to places where you will be beaten by rain when you are coming back, our system was not programmed to favor you after school. You can only start by starting.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm so happy, so honored to have Kathryn here with me.
Hi.
Hi everybody. Yourself.
Yes, I am Kathryn. I'm a spoken word poet. I am a writer. I'm a women's advocate. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
So today at the conference, I was just where I was like, she's my friend. I know her. I invited her last year for my conference. I did a spoken word. I was showing my neighbor because I was so proud. The thing was so amazing, and she had people that were dancing and demonstrating some things. I think I will have to add the video so that people will see what I'm talking about. So we've been planning to do a video together, and we just have a short time to just cook up something. So I see what Kathryn does online. Mostly she talks to women about things, maybe dating, marriage, or how to improve themselves, or how to become better versions of themselves and all that. So can you please just give us, let's say, two advice that you have for women, any young woman out there that wants to thrive, that wants to become better? Just do your thing.
So any woman that wants to become better would really take time to invest in herself. I mean, it all begins with you. A whole lot of people feel that it's about the people, it's about people who are connected to you, but the first journey is you. The first person we are looking at is you. The first person we connect with is you. So any woman who wants to get herself better, number one, will build herself, will invest in herself. Then number two, she will find purpose. And when we talk about purpose, we can't take God out of the equation. We can't talk about purpose and ignore that part of God. God is the creator and author of purpose. So if as a woman you want to be useful, you want to be valuable, you want a generation to be blessed by you, you must be ready to find purpose, and your purpose can only be found in God. Like, we can put any other things around, say any other strategy, give any other name, but finding purpose is one way for you to be valuable, to be a confident woman. So find purpose, invest in yourself.
And I want to commend her dressing. I know this, in fact, we don't even have anything we're talking about particularly, but I want to commend her dressing. It's always good to look the part.
Thank you.
It's always good to look the part. Like, I was so proud, like the effort she put in to be here and everything.
Thank you.
So you're a spoken word poet, and I so much admire the excellence that she exudes with her work. And so what do you want to say to somebody out there that is creative, maybe not really spoken word, but has something, but doesn't know how to go out there and be known for it and then do great things? Because I see you go for conferences and you do this thing so beautiful and all that. So how does somebody that wants to, start going out there with their creativity, how do they start? How do they continue to push it to get to this point? You
can only start by starting. Yes. So you must be willing to start somewhere. I was that lady who was scared of starting somewhere until I made a decision. I made a decision because I know that I just didn't want to be a spoken word poet who was tied to one circle of life, who was tied to maybe just a church. I wanted to be a spoken word artist that I could invite to a bank. In fact, if you want to play Olympics, come and call me and tell me to do a spoken word to introduce the Olympics. I look forward to Olympics calling me and say 2020 something Olympics, we need a spoken word, and this is you. That is what I look forward to.
It's good to be useful to every sector, not just your church.
So this is how I see myself. I just tell myself I am not the light of the church, I'm the light of the world. So I try my best to show up. So when it started for me, it was by starting. I just went out somewhere and I saw a flyer for an event. I'm like, oh, I've been doing a spoken word, so how about I just send an email to these people? Maybe they'll need a spoken word artist. That was my first breakthrough into the secular space as a spoken word artist. So it took me starting to start. And number two, you need to really take away the fear of what people will think what people will say, what people will.
Yes.
Who cares? Nobody really cares.
Because now
you
that
know?
you are at this point, they
Yeah,
won't even
everybody
relate with
literally
you.
right now is saying, "Oh, when you're on stage, I feel
But that
like
initial time,
my
you look
friend."
like
But
you're
when I
joking.
started, I looked like a joker. I looked
Yes.
like a clown. What's this one doing? Why is this one everywhere?
Just like me saying school of confidence.
Yeah.
Even they raise their eyebrows like, what we here for 5 years.
Yeah. So you need to just start. You need to get ready to shut your ears to whatever they're going to say.
Yes.
Nobody really cares. You know, make it and they become your brothers, but
Okay.
don't make it and they become something else to you. Yeah.
Okay, so I know she's still a student, and I want her to talk to us about how you can be a student and not just be a normal student. For me, I began my program when I was in year 2, and now we are 5 years, and I know that even as a student, I was talking to CEOs, big people. So how do you be a student and not just be a student and still fulfill purpose and still make it in life, make it big, you know?
It's all a question of balance. We don't live in that age and time where you just wake up and tell yourself, I want to be a student.
Please
I'm
help
a
me,
student.
man. Let me
Just
not
a
pay the
time
full fee. I'm a student.
I mean, whether your parents are out there alive and providing, whether they are alive, whether they have something to do, please don't settle for that life. Get a skill, get something doing, get something working for you. Because we in around our system, right? Our system was not programmed to favor you after school. It is whatever you are doing while you are in school that can speak for you even when you get out. And it is beautiful and better if you even start when you are in school, because it will be easier for you to build scale on something when you are done from school.
Yes.
I'm a student, and amazingly I study English.
Good.
So it sets me out for the better part. Like when a spoken word artist is studying English, you could see a connection with something. But don't just come out tomorrow and tell me that you studied business admin, business management. What business do you do? Nothing. All business admin, 4 years, you didn't do any single business. You didn't write any single proposal. Nothing. It doesn't make sense. So learn to just bring them. It will not be easy. Sincerely, it will not be easy. I struggled, and I'm not even yet perfect. I struggled at first to put everything in order, because you can see me today in one state and you can see me today in another, tomorrow in another state, but at the same time I'm still a student. And yes, no, I don't have bad scores. I'm going to tell you.
Very important. Very important.
No, I don't have.
You actually think that you have a 2-2 I had a 2-1 in law, because you have to. I'm not letting myself in law school now. I said myself I want to make a first class or a 2-1, because I don't just want to be that confidence doctor and then you have a third class.
Yes. No.
I want, even if I don't want to use the law for anything, I want to have a good result, so that I can be able to talk to somebody tomorrow and say I can succeed in your studies and still do something else.
I am very at the top of my academics.
Beautiful.
And I have written all my exams myself. No, I beg, help me write, pay somebody somewhere.
Because what's the point?
No, what's the point?
Academics is very important.
Very.
You can't say I have a business somewhere I don't have a degree.
Yeah.
Like,
one day somehow you are going to be called out.
To go to school.
Yeah, you're going to be called out and you will need to present that certificate. You need the certificate and you need the certificate.
Yeah.
Don't go for the certificate and ignore the certificate, and don't go for the certificate and ignore the certificate. You need both of them.
All right. So the last question I want to ask, I have a lot of things actually that I wanted to ask, but I feel like these ones are those ones coming to my mind now.
Yeah.
Who really need to know about this one. So,
Yeah.
was there a time that you are ever discouraged on this journey? Is it like that you wanted to start and then you started and then things blew up and then everybody started calling you? But at times you were rejected or you made mistakes on this journey of being known as the global spoken word poet.
Okay, there are many times I felt discouraged, even from educational fact. I waited for 5 years for admission.
Can you imagine?
And I didn't get. That was one of the most discouraging seasons of my
Wow.
life, and it wasn't funny. There are times where, as a poet, I step out for some event and you are just treated as, there's nobody that has that perfect story. And if you just wake up today and I'm at SM Fest, you'll be surprised. Yeah, it started from somewhere. It started from ministering in churches where they ended up not giving transport.
Can you imagine?
It started with going to places where you have to call a friend to send me money to come.
Can you imagine?
It started with going to places where you will be beaten by rain when you are coming back.
Okay.
Yes, those seasons were discouraging. Like, you literally want to just give up. You literally, but
you were creating the
it was a track record.
Yes.
It was because every step I took made me become a better
Before
version
you came
of myself.
to SMFS, you must have had things.
Yes,
you didn't just come to
I showed up for confidence when you are having
Fix
a
your
school of
confidence
fix your confidence. All of those things were shaping me, building me. I was not when I was showed up then, I was not as good as I was
Actually,
today.
she did a very excellent video for
Yeah.
us. Don't mind that. Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I had those seasons. But the thing is that if you can have a picture of where you want to go or where you are going, it will ease it off. You know that this is not where I'm supposed to be. So pick up, cry. Oh, I will tell people cry. When time comes to cry, cry. When you feel discouraged, but don't remain there.
Don't remain there.
Pick
Yes.
yourself up and get working, and it will all be fine. Nobody has a perfect story. You have to go from Genesis, and sometimes you enter Exodus where you cross the Red Sea before you get to Revelation.
She actually has a very good sense of humor. If you follow her Facebook and read all her write-ups.
So you cannot skip Exodus, you cannot skip Leviticus to get to Revelation. It is a Genesis to Revelation. So go through the story.
So I was saying it's the last question, but this one just came to my mind.
Okay.
Is there a place of branding on this journey? Because the fact that you started small, does it mean that, because now I saw that you collaborated with some people that did some things while you rendered the spoken word. So is there a place of branding, making what you do more professional and all that on this journey of growth?
In a journey of growth or in a business,
because see the way she's looking like a fine glass of wine. You can't tell me that she'll come to SNL and be like looking like she's
no. You have to brand. You have to brand. If you want to connect with the big names, you have to brand. If you want to shop,
money for it.
Yes, if you want to shop before Kings, you have to brand. Seeing this kind of event sponsored by great people, great conglomerate and the rest of them, MTN and the rest of all those guys, you can't come looking like a beggar. You have to come representing a king. So branding yourself help when the people look at you, they know this one is going to look good for our event. So we pay her for looking good, we pay her for coming to the So brand though, whether you are selling pure water, brand it. If that's why sachet water have a name on it. If not, there was something that was called nylon water where you just tie, but those days are over. Even a sachet water now has a name on it. Talk more of you doing something, making chin chin, making cake, frying akara, brand it.
I saw someone that said akara that Emeka no be put on Facebook. The person put
chicken
was inside akara. And they package it. They said,
exactly.
Really?
Yeah. So brand.
What about me that is a confidence coach?
Exactly.
I do. Who
brand. Brand. Nobody will tell you. Brand yourself.
My secret.
Yes. Brand yourself.
Is there any advice you have for somebody? Let's just end it that place. You know, any advice, last word you have for them?
What I will tell you is that don't give up, keep pushing, and hold God.
Yes.
That's the secret. God should be the greatest secret of any great man. Whether they want to agree or take it or not, for the fact that they have air passing through their nostrils, God is the secret. Whether they accept it or they don't accept it, God is the secret. God is the secret. Don't do without God. Whether people, great men, accept it or they don't accept it, there is always a God in the picture.
Yes.
So don't believe whatever they might call themselves, atheists or whatever, but as long as they have air running through their nostrils, there's God in the equation. So hold God tight.
Thank you so much, Kathryn, for honoring my invitation. I was actually very inspired, and I know that my viewers are more than inspired watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video. I will see you have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay, so I will also tag her YouTube channel so that you can follow her. And if you have any events, please reach out to Kathryn for your
contact me, please.
And please, whenever she tells you anything that is worth to have her on your platform and you can do it, please bring her up to your platform. Thank you. So do well to reach out to Kathryn and get her services. I hope this has blessed you so much. My name is Miss Omailechukwu, and of course I am your confidence doctor. Bye for now.
Bye.
This is my body, the said temple of the Holy Spirit, but I wonder why all these limits. Why do I have issues with my nose? Hate the positioning of my head, shoulders, knees and toes. Why do I have to stay close? Close to the wrong set of people even when I am not high on close. Why am I weak? Lately I have been diagnosed with fear. These diseases won't even watch confidence come near its daily costume I have to wear. From a lipstick of light to a foundation of depression, down to a contour of failure and lashes of endless wishes. If wishes were horses, then I would be one who can stand boldly to call my name in public. Cause who am I? Son to a father who is carpenter, daughter to a mother who is clothes seller. Can I even be any better? Frustration calls me sis, failure calls me bro. This identity I can't deny because I am barely broke. Please do not try to pamper me like an egg because daily I am burdened with enough yoke. So says you. You whom $1 million could not afford, yet he chose to purchase you with his blood. You who was so broken and shattered, yet he decided to send his word. You who made him leave a 99 because you are the one, so listen. Listen, because your confidence can be built in gym but in him. And this journey of weight loss is lost if you're yet to embrace the cause. So therefore, bleach in, bleach out, you won't glow until you found the light. So tonight, I am here to remind you of your position in Christ. You are king and priest, made for a purpose. And your height isn't a disadvantage when you have the Most High as your advantage. Your size isn't worthless when Jah is your fortress. And trust me, you would literally glow when God is in control. So boys, girls, men and women, I urge you to be bold. This boldness isn't sponsored by fearless, but by an understanding that God's love for you is endless. Because you were fearfully and wonderfully made, radically knitted in His image. So tonight, emerge. Emerge from the prison of fear, low self-esteem, and what people have said. Emerge like star, for you are legend. Not even darkness can comprehend, for you are light. So therefore, be confident.
Of many colors to be unique. But have you seen us Africans? Even with our dark skin and short hair, we stand out. We don't need a Medicare on our foundation to be strong. Because just with a bottle of Coke and agege bread on our empty stomach, we can pull down the mountain Everest. We provide solutions, innovation, one that other continents see and call us the over of nations. We are Africans. And as Nigerians, we are called the giant of Africa. And I know that you have a mental image of what giants should look like. But let me paint to you a portrait of the land you come from with my spoken word peace as my mind. Because this is Africa, where our youth people through hard times like they are Ronaldo. We punch through pain like we are Muhammad Ali. And when you see us on the track of success, we run faster than the Usain Bolt. I know our name does not carry a Dangote on it, but we daily build from dust until destiny takes its form. I know I don't need to fill a form for you to know where I am from. Because the tenacity in my vein makes the sunshine 10 times hotter. And our dreams cannot be sustained by the PACM or NEPA. This is Africa, and quitting is never the code. Because I was told that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. But how dare your dream put you to sleep when they should keep you awake? When they should keep your eyes burning and your brain ticking? When they should keep your legs running and your hands building? Because the greatness I know does not cook like fast food. It does not operate like Glovo that once you place an order, they send a rider. The greatness I know takes steps. And each step comes with a demand that kicks you out of the conformity of your comfort zone and sets your eyes on the goal. Greatness is that young lady who dreams of being an influencer. So she chooses consistency imposing over the inconsistency of the algorithm. So whether with 20 likes or 2,000 comments, she won't relent. Because she can decode what the future holds. Greatness is that businessman who refused to back up after the constant rejection of his proposals, who is still building a multi-billion-dollar company even with just thousands of naira in his account, because he understands that his future is in his hands and that greatness comes with demands. Greatness is that blogger who is still writing even when her blog has only 5 reads, 3 from her, 1 from her mother, and 1 mistake from Google. Yet she writes, because she understands that stories do not begin with fame, they begin with fire that burn within. Greatness is that content creator who is still creating, dreaming, and decoding. Greatness is you. You who is seated today at SM Fest, not having an idea of what to do next. You who is consistency
I want to remind you that the future is not what is coming, it's who you are. So I will tell you that the path to greatness is not easy, and the road to your future does not come with Google Maps. So even when you ask ChatGPT to tell you that it does not have a prompt to your greatness, because nothing like it has ever been seen before. So even if you ask ChatGPT, it will tell you that it has not seen your kind of greatness before. So the future we are planning to build is when you choose to be consistent,